All right, we have an anonymous question. Is everyone who kills to defend our country destined to go to hell? This comes from an anonymous person.
All right. Well, let me answer that question by first dealing with the issue of what the Bible has to say in Exodus chapter 20, which is the 10 Commandments.
Okay.
And one of those 10 Commandments is thou shalt not murder. Now, this is a very clear understanding, because what one has to ask then is, what does it mean to murder? Okay. Now, what you'll notice is that that law given at Mount Sinai was given on the basis that every person, a human being, is made in the image of God and therefore is sacred. So that when when God destroyed the world by flood and Noah received revelation from God, it was very, very clear that if you shed the blood of another, your blood will be shed as well. But that is in the issue of murder. Now, the question is there such a thing as killing another human being that is not murder? And what you'll notice from the Bible is that there is such a thing as justice. In fact, the very clear word is, the soul that sinneth, it shall die. The one who rebels against God, there's the death penalty. You'll notice eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's the whole concept of justice. So if I take somebody else's life, I forfeit my own life. But in that situation, you're dealing with the concept not of war, because there is such a thing in the scriptures as a just war. That is, when somebody has when somebody has come into a situation, and let's suppose somebody walked in here and tried to beat up Pastor Alex as we're talking. If I just sat here and watched and let them do that, I'm guilty of their actions because I didn't do anything to stop it.
Wow.
And in fact, the law would cause me to be judged, because I was by my inaction was agreeing to what was happening to me.
Gotcha.
And God would see that as wrong. So therefore, I have to do something about it. So if a nation attacks our nation and begins to kill our people, we must rise up. That's a part of justice. We must rise up to defend our people. So one has to really deal with that. Those are real issues. Now, I'm not suggesting every war is right. I can't judge that. Sometimes wars are fought over stupid things, and we don't deal with the issue of peace. But yet I'm very aware that I have a responsibility to my neighbor to protect them. And so therefore there has to be a distinction between killing and murder. And I believe that a just war there is such a thing. And I believe at times our nation has had to fight for what it believed was needed to protect the lives of their own citizens or the lives of other citizens. And we've done that time and time again. Does that make sense to you?
So, I mean, basically the question is, are they damned to hell? So you would say it's basically...
No. It's a question. Now, if you go murdering somebody, that's evil.
Right.
And that's why I see abortion is so wrong.
Right.
Because abortion is the murder of the unborn. It's the most innocent person in the world.
Right.
Their life is taken for the selfishness of a mom.
Right.
Or the selfishness of a dad or whoever.
Or whatever the circumstances.
Whatever the circumstances may be. I don't believe that's an evil thing that must stop.
Right. Okay.
But killing is, you have to define what you mean by that.
Right. Great.
So hopefully I helped you there, awesome. Anonymous. I hope I helped you.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right, guys. Been good.
Thank you so much for joining us for Ask the Pastor. If you have any questions that you would like Dr. Marocco to answer, please leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon so you get notified every time we have a new video. God bless you.